Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Walsh. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the option play. Quarterback keeps the football. Finding some room at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage. And on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First and long now after the penalty. Try to run it with the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's caught at the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll try the option play here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Send the back in motion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They're going to run the option. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gets the first and still running. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found the soft spot of the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense and taking advantage what the defense gave them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Defense not pressing this time. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Walsh. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. What a takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play from any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. He flips it to the back across the middle. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. It was a foot race and he won it. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out to play fake. He'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. Has caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point was up and good. Turner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Rainbow Warriors looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Ball handed to the running back. And the defense brings him down.
Well, the defense wasn't able to keep these guys out of the end zone for that touchdown, but a good job of bouncing back with a short memory and making that stop and keeping that 2-point conversion out.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Now it's second down here.
Let's go.
They'll try the right side on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Sooners will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here. Lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And they've got the returner corralled. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
And he knocks that one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Walsh. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's got it. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Rainbow Warriors looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now they run the draw play. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I'd like to call here 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the quarter, the offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st down and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
To throw, it's Hawkins. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Turn starts inside the 15. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walsh. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here. but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Hawaii. Well, the escapes curve extends the play. That was just a thing of beauty.
What a great job of just getting out of the pocket and staying calm. It looked like nothing was there. He scrambled, found the open receiver downfield, just like we've seen so many times from this guy on film.
And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game.
Well, they swing it out to the back, trusting that he could get to the edge and create an angle for the score, and he did just that on the conversion. Nice play.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
42 Spider.
Single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Foster. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. It's a second and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This game is far from over. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff. That football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush closing in. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll scramble for a first down and, importantly, get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champion.
Well, it's been so much